So the package, in the words of The Wire, in that realm, I would say I want to re-up. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Yep. Agreed.
You enjoyed it? Yeah.
I'm just laughing because I don't know many references to The Wire.
Well.
But yes.
Let me explain. And all my streetdom re-up is to do it again. I want more.
Oh,
I want more.
It's like a drug
I want
thing.
more of the package. Yeah. I was just thinking about words you can sum up this, just words that really just sort of epitomize this episode. I would say I have a couple. War, or pending war. Boobs. Eye patch.
Yeah.
Let's go with boobs first.
Okay.
I think we learned one of the more important lessons we learned here. Now, don't get me wrong. English, awkward, weird language, but it's pretty much impossible to sound sexy in Korean.
Klong,
which is European for
what about this?
What about this button? Yeah, and this button and this one. Yeah,
and it revealed a full shot of Sun's breasts.
Yeah,
but it was met with klong.
Yeah, it was like it's very jarring experience. Yeah, seeing a woman's breast, but I mean, they really went for it. It was just a slow, hand or tilt down.
They had a Victoria's Secret in Korea.
One other quick note. Then I'll throw to Katie. I mentioned before another blog lines you could copy and paste from scripts. The first one was, "Who are you people?" In this episode, we hear, "They took one of our people."
Oh.
Also, I feel like I could be wrong. I believe that's been said quite a few times. Just an observation.
I think so.
So, Katie.
No, really, this episode just drummed up a lot happened. We're not really going to recap, I don't think, a lot of what happened, just because there was a whole lot.
Not a whole lot of point recapping. For me personally, if I don't have any ideas on top of what happened or synthesis, and I just enjoyed this episode. But
I really enjoyed that they tied together one of the other episodes where Saeed came back to kind of avenge the people that are after his brother, and he finds Jen at the end. I forgot all about that until Jen was in that closet, or that whatever, in the kitchen, and Saeed came back. That was awesome that they tied that together. That was neat.
So I guess that, just speaking to that point, then, we have seen a chronology, a linear sequence of Flash Sideways.
Right.
So before we didn't quite sure, we didn't have no idea.
Glimpses
they
of
all
characters.
happened in this other time frame, in this other universe or whatever. Yeah, but we didn't know what happened. So now we have a context to view some of those.
Yeah. So that was neat, but really, it just had me guessing as to what was going to happen next. You know, we have 6 episodes left until the end. Now there's a larger storyline going on between Widmore. Sawyer's in the middle of that, he's not really choosing sides, he's acting like he's on both sides, and then there's VLlog, Asal, what have you. Then there's the other war between VLlog and Jacob, and good and evil, and, we can't let Locke off the island. I'm sort of believing everything now about the hype about that. I don't want VLlog to get off the island.
Yeah.
I think something bad's gonna happen.
I'm with you on that point, and I think that, alright, the island is not holding out all evil from the world. Evil exists, but more evil would get out. Should the island fail to do its job as a quirk, should Locke leave the island. But figuratively, I think Locke is now functioning as the devil, like in literature or whatever, all right, let's assume there is a devil. I'm not sure there is in life, but if there is a devil, based on our mythology, he'll come to you and say, I can give you this thing that you desperately want. That's probably not essential to your survival. It's not food or water. It's I can bring your lover back to life, and that would be I guess that just speaks to me, and I think that if evil were ever personified, it would probably be like that in that guise. Not wouldn't have horns, wouldn't say, hey, all the money in the world. It'd be that.
I can make your dreams come true.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think that's neat to watch.
Yeah.
And then Saeed, sort of in that same vein, says, "I don't feel anything anymore."
Right.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's maybe that's hell. Maybe it's the absence of everything. I mean, I don't think they're in hell, but I'm just saying, it's an interesting idea.
Well, also that's the disease, that's the infection or whatever that they're saying, and essentially, I guess they're saying that happened to Claire. Yeah. Although Claire has a hot streak. Her temper comes out. Speaking of tempers, to go off topic for a second, awesome that Sun finally freaked out, and in her sassy Korean way, got a little feisty finally. And you should have gotten to her,
Yeah, and you thought it was a little silly, yes or no, that her language barrier thing.
Very silly.
Yeah.
That's fine. I buy it. I don't buy that she can write in English but not speak it. I don't know. This is fiction after all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of like I hear you. I also, it's like, it's a little late to split hairs about that kind of stuff.
Well, we're splitting hairs about everything on here.
I know, but I mean, like, they've time traveled on this episode.
Sure.
I mean, in this show, if you accept time travel, then if I accept time travel, and I did, then I accept.
I haven't accepted anything.
Okay.
I don't like this world they're living in. I'm just a viewer. I want it to go away.
Okay.
I want it to be normal.
All right.
I want to watch them wake up every morning and make breakfast and go to work and come home and watch TV and go to bed. I want to watch that show.
So if the devil came to you and said, Katie, I can end Lost next episode, and everything will be wrapped up, everything will be neat, and you can not worry about the show anymore, would you do it?
What does the devil look like?
I don't know. He looks like...
Is he trusting?
Of course he's trusting. He's the devil. He's going to, convincing. Think about it.
Right.
I don't have the power to do it, but I'm not the devil. Just a couple other stray observations. Some things that were fun. I loved when the reveal of Jen in the bathroom. There's just the slow open of the door, and it's like...
Somebody ordered pizza.
Anybody hungry? Yeah, come and get me.
He didn't even put his shirt on in there. They had a lot of dialogue, and he's still standing there in his underwear.
Well, maybe he didn't take it in with him. Jack, in this episode and lately, he's been coming full circle to, you said, being a leader again, but almost in a way, he seems, I'm comparing him to old school Locke, he seems to maybe people on the island like old school Locke, because he doesn't really have any reason to believe him, like when he's convincing Sun, like, hey, listen, I got this. We're all good. He didn't have anything to back it up. He didn't say, I can get you... I mean, he did say, I can get you back with...
He promised.
Yeah, he did promise, but that's it. Like, no reasoning, just, hey, just take my word. And so he's come full circle. Yeah. It's neat, and I think I like him doing that better than Jack than his character being just angst-ridden all the time.
And very breathy. He gets very breathy when he gets mad.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks his face in a little bit. I'm glad that's not happening anymore.
Other quick note, this Lost is ending, but it seems like ABC has created a career for pretty much everybody who's ever been on Lost.
Absolutely.
I've seen, and to borrow characters' names, I've seen Charlie, Juliet, Penny, Richard, and now Tom all on ABC's lineup. So I'm glad to see they're getting work.
Yeah. Oh, can we quickly point out how annoying the V countdown was in the bottom of the screen?
Yeah, terrible. I thought it was going to go away. I thought it was going to go away after the opening.
No. We know it's coming on. I don't even watch that show to know it's coming on because I have cable.
Yeah. Horrible.
I can see that it's coming on with my eyes.
Yeah. I got nothing else. No,
not really. I mean, I guess the episode ended and we were kind of ready to see the next one. Like, there's 6 more, but there's a lot going on. There's a lot of backstory that's leading up to this or not leading up to this, and I'm kind of ready to see some storylines go away.
Like what?
Well, I mean, just, we had a long discussion about Ben's character after it, and how you were saying it was kind of annoying that we thought he was going to be so important, and now he's kind of one of the others. I liked that part. But anyway, there's so many things. There are the others. Yeah. There's the Dharma Initiative. There were the Tailies. There were the people that went off with the temple. I mean, there's so much stuff going on here that I think either has to tie together or not become very important at the end. And we're going to see good and evil. We're going to see destiny. We're going to see hell.
Destiny's Child.
Destiny's Child. There's a lot of stuff going on that has to be tied together.
Yeah.
Or not. Coming up very soon.
Okay.
So
Desmond. Yeah, Desmond and
Desmond at the end. That happened.
Desmond
yeah,
is Desmond. As far as we know, I guess is the package, and we'll see what happens with the package in the future. Bye.
Bye.